Whereas her sense of humour, at its worst, is sick as fuck. It's like crazy.
But they do say that about, like, I don't know what your wife does in the NHS, but I'm sure I've heard this about doctors and nurses, that because they're faced with, you know, pain, agony, misery, like it's proper gallows humour, and the same in police force apparently, and lawyers the same supposedly.
Yeah. So she'll come out, like, throughout the funeral. One of her granddad's friends gave her a hug, and held her hands, and said, "This was the wake." She said, and we were in the Royal British Legion, and she said, "He's up there right now, and he's so proud of you." And she said, my wife said, "Oh, thank you." And she went, "Yeah, okay, just stay strong. Just remember, he's up there." Kissed him, and she walked off. And then she turned to me and she went, "He better fucking not be, because they said they were cremating him. If they put him in the ceiling, there is going to be some real trouble." like just as he goes out, quick, get down the Legion, get him up.
You need that though, don't you? I think, like, you need a bit of a dark sense of humour to lighten up that kind of shit, because otherwise it's too intense. It's too, you know.
Yeah, I was going to do a joke on TikTok. It was going to be my TikTok today. It was really hard to put across.
Yeah.
So my uncle died a couple of years ago. He's 2 years younger than my dad. And my dad was really kind of stoic at the funeral, and he got through it. And it was, and everything was, he was kind of listening, and he'd been sick for a long, long time. And everything was going fine for him. And weirdly, my wife was by my dad because she's better emotionally. And she thought if he goes, she'll be the one to step in.
Mm.
And he went out. The moment of consideration, or whatever it's called, just before they go out, the coffin leaves, was now how am I going to do not to get the song? I'm not going to get the song. Tambourine Man.
Oh, right.
That was what it was. It's one of my dad's favourite songs, and turns out one of my uncles, and they played it, and my dad cracked at that point. Like, that was the moment. He just he was just getting a bit het up, and my wife held his hand, and then the coffin went, and then we went out the room, and it's always the first rows, family first leave, don't they?
Yeah.
I went out by the side of my dad, and as we led out the door, my dad's got a thing, which is you always do the joke. It doesn't matter where you are, the joke is the important thing, because it's not funny later, right?
Yeah.
He would not, and I leant down, squeezed his hand, and he looked at me because I'd squeezed his hand. He's a little bit shorter than me, and he looked up, and I went, "He's fucking ruined that for you." And that was enough to break the thing. And then he was laughing as we went out the door.
Yeah, I think you need that. It's I think it's a sort of misconception that you shouldn't, like, that sometimes there's an inappropriate moment, isn't there, for stuff, but like, if you can break the tension, if you could just, like, lighten the mood a little bit. And also, like, I'm a fan of sort of dark sense of humours, and like, it always seems like an ironic thing with people, especially, that it's always the people, in my experience, who have the dark sense of humour that are actually the nicest people. So, like,
yeah, every time.
You know, like, you could watch, like, a Bill Hicks bit, or listen to death metal, or, you know, but do you know any goths or, like, death metal fans? Like, I'm not into goth culture or death metal or anything, but the guys that I know who are into that, nicest fucking people you will ever meet.
Scott, who's an American on TikTok, nicest guy, and, like, his musical taste to me is just random screamy noises.
Yeah,
really nice. He's like English, but lived in America for a while. Then moved back over here, and he lives in London.
Mm.
And he'll be like, "Oh, I was listening to this track earlier," and it's like, and then he'll be like, "I was so pissed off today. I didn't get this fucking job, and this woman was so fucking rude. And I sent her an email. I was like, this is not on. You are being really rude." And it's like the juxtaposition of
yeah.
Just, I think you should be more polite to people in the future.
yeah. It's like 1 minute, like, lip syncing and shouting along to, like, "You will be my death bride," and then the next second, "Do you want a cup of tea, John? Can I get you anything?" Yeah, okay. Like, I wonder if it's that they get all the hate and the anger out of it, and then they're just left with kindness. Is that it?